What up guys, it's Eddie Rusty here today, and today we're going to be doing an installation video. Adrian, you want to tell the audience what we're going to be working on?
Of course. What's up guys, how we doing? We are doing a very simple install on the Ducati stock mirrors. We are doing, Angel, can you hand me the mirror?
Drum rolls.
We are replacing the stock mirrors with the Magazine foldable mirrors. These fold in 180 degrees, forwards and backwards, so stay tuned. What is up guys? So we are back. We are going to start the install for the side mirrors. So the first thing you need to do is to take out these two bolts, this bolt and this bolt, and what you're going to need is a 4mm socket wrench, which we have right here, and we are going to give it to our mechanic.
All right, he forgot one part. A 4mm Allen key, mechanic wrench.
There you go. And as you can see guys, there is wiring in there. As you can see right there, the white clamp, we're gonna have to untake that or unhook that to get the mirror to disconnect from the bike.
All right, so let's remove these, disconnect this. Angel, hold the mirror. How they managed to get this to this little hole.
All right guys, as you can see, we got the first one off. Now is literally just the second one. These two screws as well, right there, that one right there, and that second one right there.
So
there you go. And again guys, as we had on the first one, we got this little white clamp. You got to push down on this little button right there, and we used a flathead. Is that what we used?
yep,
A little flathead to just push on this little button right there to untangle it from the connector. And we're gonna try to get that as best as we can so you guys can see it. There we go. See, just that simple guys, and it comes.
This one you got to turn it around to fit it in the hole. You got to go a certain way. There we go.
All right, and it comes out
off.
just like that guys. Super simple. All right guys, so we have the pieces out. Now we're gonna go through the install of what parts come with it. So here are the instructions. We got bolts, we got the connectors, we got the mirrors. We also have the wiring guide, because as I said, our LEDs. So we have the wiring on how to solder the wires. When we get to that part, we'll show you that. All right, but we're also going to show you what comes with it. So as you put in the mirrors on the bike, these bottom pieces go on top of this, which sits on top of the bike. So these are going to rotate at 2 points, as you see here. We pull up, we have a screw here that we're going to unloosen, and we also have a screw here that we're going to loosen so that it can fold in 180 degrees, both left and right, and also up and down. All right, so we're gonna get that to that now. All right, so we're gonna open it up. All right, so we have the connectors. The two connectors, there we go. Let's just say they go on the bottom part, and how they go on is very simple. Match up the big part to the big part, like that. They fit in just like that. All right. I said this is the right side. All right, and then we also have the screws. We have zip ties, and we'll get to the soldering part of the wiring in just a minute.
All right, so what we did was remove these two screws. I want to take this off so I can cut this cable here and I have more slack to solder. So we're gonna cut it off right here, remove this, and then I solder the cables from here. But before I solder it, I'm gonna test the cables with the actual bike itself, the ignition being on, of course, and test the blinkers to make sure that we have the right proper connection before we do any soldering. All right, so what we're gonna do is cut this here now. I'll pick a spot where to cut. Let's see if we can cut it with this one. Yep. I'm gonna strip this back. Gotta be careful because I don't want to cut the other wires. Alright, that's good. Maybe I'll go back a little more because I want to put shrink tubing. I want to make it right, looking professional. Alright, so for now, I'm just gonna take these, clean them out a little so we can run some tests before we do soldering. And that's sufficient. And now we're gonna take one of these, which is the one that I took this off of. This is the left.
So you want the left one? That's one right there. We can have that shit out.
All right, so now we're gonna do color combination, which completely different. Let's look at the instructions. So yellow and black should be, yellow goes to red, and then black goes to ground. Let's try that. If that don't work, we'll switch it around. We'll find the right color combinations because there's multiple ways of doing this.
So this is a 2-way wiring. This is a 3-way wiring setup.
Yeah, we don't want running lights. So I believe the running lights are the 3-way. Where did I see that at? I saw see running lights right here. We don't want running lights, so we're gonna eliminate one wire.
Okay.
So yellow, one red. So I'm just gonna test these out like this real quick. Wrap these up with my fingers. I'll try this with black. Okay, so let's go to the bike.
All right.
You got the key in the ignition?
I do have the keys in the ignition. All right. Let me know when you're ready. So you see, guys, he puts it in, connect that to the old one, testing the new one. All right, you see. Turn the bike on. Got a beautiful screen, so beautiful, so gorgeous. All right, now we're gonna turn on the, what was this, the left side blinker?
Left side blinker.
Hey,
there it is.
Go. All right, we're also gonna try the flashers, guys. So there we go, try the flashers, so which is, as you guys know, on this side right here. So we're gonna try the flashers. Yep. Flashers work. See that right there? Works on the screen. Good to go. All right, cool.
All right, that was quick. So I'm gonna cut this end off here, so that way that wire is not exposed. I'm gonna put the shrink tubing. I'm gonna bring this back with the shrink tubing. Solder the wires. Once I solder the wires, I'm gonna slide the shrink tubing over the soldering section area, and then hit it with the soldering iron. The soldering iron also has a heat gun, so it does dual purpose things. It's pretty cool. So let's get it rolling.
All right, guys. What's up, guys? Just a little tidbit while we are cutting down the wires. Rule of thumb: measure twice, cut once. All right, so what we're doing is, see how long these wires are? All we're doing is feeding the wires through the bike, through this hole right here, okay? Through this hole right here, and just measuring about how long we need to connect this part right here. Now it's gonna be a little different for each side. As you see, this one's a little more tucked in than the right side, but still, rule of thumb, you can't see on this side. Where is it? There you go. Hang on, let me get that. There we go. All right, see that right there? See that one's a little more out than the other one. So just rule of thumb, cut once, or measure twice, cut once.
All right, guys. So basically, this is the shrink tubing. We are going to use a 564, which is the smallest shrink tubing that we have in this kit. I picked this up at Harbor Freight, and basically you want the smallest. You don't want it too big. If you put the wrong shrink tubing, then it's not gonna hold it tight. So that's one on each, and I also do one on the main. Where's the main? Okay, let me look for it. I thought I had it here. Here it is.
Okay.
So we do one on the main. So that way when you shrink these two, you shrink this one too. Makes it look very professional. If this ain't it, then I'll grab another size bigger. No, this is not it. Size too big, too small. That's not a problem. I just go the next size up. No, that's the same size. No biggie. This is the next size up. So this, you want this over this one. See that? So that way when you shrink tube those, you shrink tube these, and it looks like one solid wire. No, I am gonna choose a smaller one for here. Yeah, it's a lot of shrink tubing, but I wanted to look right and professional. All right, that's it.
All right, looks very nice.
So now what you want to do is you want to get soldering iron that has flux in it. If it doesn't have flux, it's not gonna bond. So we're gonna start off with yellow. I want to twist these around. All right. The combination is yellow and red. Let me put this red one on. Now this is a wireless soldering gun, which is cool. You can pick these up at Home Depot, Harbor Freight, Lowe's, whatever. It works great, and it's also a heater gun. All right, so we're gonna wrap these around. So we're gonna take this and do this. That's one. We're gonna take black and black. Now I left the soldering iron on because I was having trouble and issues turning it on.
But normally you probably turn it off.
Yeah, normally you turn it off and then turn it on when you're ready. But since I'm gonna do this quick, that's it.
And there we have it, fellas and
That's
ladies.
one.
And we're gonna just put it on the bike and test to make sure the length is right and make sure it works, even though we already tested it once.
All right, so now we're gonna take these two shrink tubings and we're gonna slide it over the solderings. See if I can get this one. That one side shrunk a little, but I'll get it over. All right, so that's one. Let's turn this bad boy on. Real quick, let me get this tip off. You remove the tip. Let me put it on the ground so it don't burn anything. Now we use the blower gun.
Just the tip.
Turn it around, do the opposite side. There it is. That's it. That's one. So now we do
Same thing for the other one.
a smaller one. See how it did that? Oh, watch.
Slide it all down.
Nope, I don't want to slide it all the way. Shrink this one. That was about halfway. Now we take this one, we go over that one, and boom. Now this is how you do it, boys. Bring it down. Take a look at that.
Now we got one perfectly long new wire. All right, guys, sorry we had to take a little break to get the screws the right way. So as you can see, the screws we definitely had in the wrong way, and we're putting them in now.
We had the wrong screws.
We had the wrong screws, and we had them in the wrong way, so we were definitely fucking this shit up. So now we got everything right. We're going to screw it down. Just FYI, we were looking at it one way. These mirrors, as you have it right now, only fold one way, and you fold another way. So I want it to fold the opposite way. So what you have to do is take this rail, hold this, take this screw out, right here, flip it around, and then just put the screw back in there. And that way, depending on how you want it, I prefer mine to fold up this way, not down. So we're gonna take this screw out and then flip it around, and then so the mirror will fold in the opposite direction. So that's what we're about to do right now, after we screw in the bolt part at the top. Let's see here.
Don't want to go too tight.
Okay. All right. So now we got to unscrew that and turn it around.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta screw this a little bit.
There you go. So like I said, we got to unscrew the bolt. Triangle. Turn the mirror around. There we go.
You gonna do like flip it?
Mm-hmm.
That's whatever.
Yeah, I don't think you turned the thing enough. There you go. Turn it the other way. There you go. There you go.
Hold this, Angel.
Is it all the way, man?
He'll put the screw in just a second. Made it down. There you go. Let's see.
First.
I think you got it in there.
Once I get it lined up.
Yeah. Alright. And now, the way I want it to be, when he's done screwing it in. There you
I'm
go.
gonna snug this a little bit.
Yep.
We'll put the other one on, then we'll adjust both of them. You sit on the bike and adjust both of them.
Yeah.
And then we're tying them up.
Okay.
There you go.
There you
Good
go.
up.
Yep. I mean, it doesn't
then-
fall down all the way, but that's good enough for right now.
And
that,
then you,
that,
and then
that,
you
that
can
wire.
slide the sleeve down. Oh, you can go 2 down.
Because of the wire, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want water in there. About there.
There you go. That's good. And I have it there. Have it there. There we go. All right, so we got the wire and the mirror connected on the right side, and we're now doing the left. So we fed the wire through. We just need to connect the wire when we're done putting in the screws. I can do that while you're waiting. Connect the wire.
Go up. Lift up.
So the wire's connected. Alright, and you see the screws are all in there. And you are going to need the plastic cover to hold everything down.
You slide this in there first.
Yep, all the wires, make sure they're tucked
Tuck all
away.
that wiring in.
Yep. That one went in way easier than the other side.
Oh yeah, big
That one went way easier than the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know why that side took forever.
Hold,
but...
hold one of these sets.
Alright, got you.
So was the lefty.
Lefties are usually more confusing. It's usually the right side. So
Hold that screw down, Angel. Okay, you're taking 3 guys to install
2 mirrors.
2 mirrors.
Facts.
I don't know if that's overkill, but
I'd rather have overkill than underkill.
Yeah, me too. Underkill is bad enough. It's still challenging as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Push that screw down.
this one.
The top one.
I would just
Pushing it down.
get one screw in for right now.
Yeah.
So you want to hold both of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it so I won't drop the washer. At these.
We're screwing down the bolts. We got one side down, as you can see. We're doing the other side.
Oh, up angel with this.
I got it. There we go.
Alright, let me take a look before I screw it down complete.
Alright. There we go. That's good.
Let's see.
We're going to turn that one around so that we did the other one. No, same
That
thing
was
as before.
good. It's up. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, that one's good. All right, cool. All right.
So you want to adjust them?
Yeah.
Here, let me hold the camera.
All right. You're still recording.
So, just gonna adjust the mirrors to his liking.
See how they look. Straighter. Looks good. I like it. There you go. I want a lane split? Shit. Can't get me now. It's about to be a wrap, bro.
It's like the car's.
I'm about to lane split
Yeah,
real quick.
I do like that. They are narrow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do like it too. Yeah.
They are narrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they go past the bars, like our bikes,
Yeah.
you look at our bikes,
Yeah.
they go past the bars.
Obviously, I have to adjust it when I get on the road because right now it's different than when you're driving. But so I can test them out, see how they look. Oh, my pocket. Alrighty. I do like them shorter. They are better short. I like it better. All right, final product. You ready?
Yep.
Left. Good.
There it is, boys.
Whoop whoop.
To the right.
Look at that.
To the right.
New mirrors.
All right, let's do flashers just in case.
Yep, they work.
There we go.
All right. So, what do you think about the new mirrors?
I like them. They are smaller than the stock ones. Again, they do rotate, as you can see, both ways, up and down. You know, so they are a lot more feasible.
Okay.
Only gripe I have about them, so we might do another install video for some bar mirrors. I'll probably buy those and see how we like those better. Is this rubber part? I'm not a big fan of the rubber part, only because it still kind of shows the wire. But all in all, they are good mirrors. They do rotate. The view is good. You can see out of them. They do work. We tested them out. I'm not a big fan of the rubber. The rubber should have been just a little bit, probably a little bit longer. Fortunately, you can't push it down too much because of the wire showing at the top. But I like them. Overall, they're a lot nicer than what we had before. They're a lot more feasible as well. So I'm happy with it. But like I said, we might probably buy the bar mirrors and just try another install video and see how those work. All right, guys.
Okay, so you want to end this?
Alright guys, if you guys like the video, please show some love and respect. Share it around. Hit the like button. Share it to your peoples, grandma, grandpa, crack it down the street. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
Peace.
Later.